So good morning, everyone, to the CEO talks. Okay. So we will wait for another maybe 2 or 3 minutes. There are people who are joining us. And then we'll start with a round of introduction. And after that, we'll have Ashish, who's our speaker for the day. He will be taking us through the knowledge session today.
Atul, I need to be excused. I have to go. So
yes, I have an also meeting, so I'll be dropping out.
Fair enough.
And maybe I can. So till what time this meeting is going to go?
This is going to go till 10:30.
10:30. Okay, right. So then I can be back.
Fantastic. Most welcome.
Right. Okay. Thank you.
Yeah. Good morning, Ashish.
Good morning, Atul.
How are you doing?
Very well, sir. I'm so excited right now that
Yes.
I'm barely on 1.5 hours of sleep. So I'm very excited because I've prepared something excellent. So I hope everybody who is here.
Yeah, you need to be slightly loud.
Sure. So I'm saying that I hope that everybody.
Yes, Ashish. Excited to hear you again.
And you would hopefully love it. And I've prepared something super special. I hope I'm audible now.
Yes, you're awesome. Yeah.
Awesome. Great. So I would want to share like the best thing that I've prepared, and I'm sure that everybody who is here would love it because I had a few messages and I can see people who've joined in who told me that they'll join in. So
fantastic. So we'll just start with a round of introduction. So I think another 10-15 minutes, and then the stage is all yours.
Sure. Okay. On the introduction that you would want to ask that, I mean, if you want to ask people that, are they looking to sort of grow their business by leveraging digital? I mean, if you want to ask.
Fantastic. That. So we'll put that question as well today. Okay. So let's start with Aarti. So Aarti, please introduce yourself, and in your introduction, so your name, your city, the business that you are in, and also are you looking forward to leverage digital marketing? What was the question, Ashish?
So are you looking to leverage internet into growing your business?
Right. So are you keen to leverage internet to grow your business? Aarti?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I didn't get it. Can you please repeat?
Yeah, so you please introduce yourself, your name, the business that you are in, the city that you are from.
All right.
And
so
are you looking forward to leverage internet to grow your business?
Good morning, everyone. I am Advocate Aarti Bhalla, practicing out of Gurgaon and Delhi courts, and we are into hardcore litigation, whatever kind of court kacheri and drafting and registrations you require, we are there at your service. Any kind of legal advice and any kind of general contracts you want to get made during this time for your businesses, it's the best time. We also have enough time for you to research. Yes, I would like to go ahead with the internet for the marketing because that is the only way left to market yourself, and that is working well with people. I totally agree. I haven't experienced it myself, so let me just explore it. I have bought Ashish's package, and I will be starting it off today, though I got the video day before yesterday night. I will be starting off today, and I'll be wanting to explore how does it work, and basically no experience or internet marketing as yet. So let's see what Ashish has to tell us. Thank you so much.
Thanks. Sanjeev.
Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I'm Sanjeev Ahuja from RS232 Private Limited. We are into Apple business. We are into selling Apple iPhones, iPads, Apple Watches, MacBooks, and MacBook Pros. Yes, this is a time of internet and everyone wants to go into it, and we are keen to get into it. I'm already part of Ashish's student, and we're waiting to listen from him more. Thank you.
Great. Manish.
Yeah, hi, good morning. Myself Manish. By profession, I'm chartered accountant and I'm from Delhi. And yes, I'm looking for the leverage my business through internet.
Fantastic. Great. Jyoti ji, you'll need to unmute yourself.
Hi, good morning, friends. I'm Jyoti Jain. I'm Delhi based, and I am into digital marketing since a year. And name of my company is Brands Over Moon. And if you want to hire online internet services, so you can contact me.
Thank you. Yeah, Kalyan.
Hi, good morning, everybody. My name is Kalyan Bolinchkar. I'm from Mumbai. So currently what I'm into is with the help of UV lights, cleaning air purification, water purification, and energy conservation. I definitely want to understand the scope, the reach, the bandwidth, and the world of internet marketing, how it can really help grow business. Thanks for having me here.
And Kalyan has specifically come to listen to Ashish. So Ashish, that's the kind of fan following you have.
That's right. Awesome. Thank you. Welcome.
Thank you, Ashish.
Yeah. Dipti. Dipti, please unmute yourself.
Yeah. Yeah. Hi. Good morning. I'm Diti Srivastava, founder of Food Mantra, and I'm based in Gurgaon, and my services in Delhi NCR. We have our corporate kitchen in Gurgaon, and I have my own bakery also. And we are in this business from last 16 years. And I have not used internet as my marketing tool, and I definitely want to know what best can I have. Thank you.
Fantastic. So right now you're engaged in your personal kitchen, huh?
Yeah. So this is the lockdown effect. I have to do both.
All right, great. So MV Narayan, good to see you after a couple of days.
A couple of days. I think yes, I was there day before. Anyway, good morning. This is Narayan, NK Consultants, Mumbai. I'm basically having a partnership firm focusing on empowering people to build cash flow assets for long-term income. The three verticals which I have are financial product services, customer loyalty systems, and digital assets. Thank you.
Great. And you're planning, you want to leverage internet for your business?
Yeah, very much.
All right, great. Vijay bhai.
Good morning, everybody. Vijay Shah from insurance field. I'm an insurance veteran for last 45 years. You made a lot of money. So do you like to save the money? Like Corona, problem with cleaning from any point of time. Do contact us for the best solution in the field of insurance. Thank you.
So are you committed to use internet to leverage your business?
Pakka.
Great. Yeah.
Ashish ke liye nahi hai.
Right, great. Arun. Hi, Arun. Can you please introduce yourself? I think you have for the first time. Arun, are you able to hear me? I think he's not put his audio on. Bhuvnesh.
Good morning, everyone. This is Bhuvanesh Thakur from Ahmedabad. We are manufacturer of home automation solutions, Ethernet switches, power adapters, PO injectors. We also provide ERP, CRM solutions for complete management of your business. Thank you.
Great. Shiv Shankar.
And I would like to add that we are into internet service provider business. Our switches are used by internet service provider to roll out broadband very fast and very effectively. So everybody using internet expands our business.
Fantastic. Great.
Happy morning. This is Shiv Shankar representing Trends IT from Hyderabad. Further going, there is no other option than internet and digital. The only option is internet. Thank you.
Very well said. And Dharmishta?
Hi, good morning. This is Dharmishta here. Married to a money multiplier. So together we help you in your financial investment into insurance, mutual fund, mediclaim, wills, and taxation based in Mumbai, but we give our services pan-India. Answer to the question is anytime yes for Ashish.
All right, great. Girish, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah, thank you, Atulji. My name is Girish Maru. I am based on Mumbai, practicing chartered accountant, mainly focusing on the GST. Thank you.
Fantastic.
And yes, I want to leverage the internet. Thank you.
Saru Che. Yogesh Wadhwani. Yogesh. Yogesh, you need to unmute yourself and share. Sorry. Okay. Chaitanya. Okay. Kunal.
One moment, please. Yeah. Good morning, everyone. I am Kunal Goyal from Ludhiana. We are mainly into manufacturing and exports of bicycle and auto components. I'm looking forward to see how internet can help me replace the conventional marketing system, as we are mainly into exports to Africa. So how the regular visits can be replaced by marketing.
Wow.
Can I introduce myself, Atulji?
Yeah, please.
Good morning, everyone, and in particular, Atulji and Ashishji. I am from Ludhiana Elements. We are into trading and manufacturing of industrial fuel oil. By industrial fuel oil, everyone knows it's basically furnace oil, diesel, or LDO. We are to be precise, we are making fuel oil from waste tires. And that is equivalent to diesel and or furnace oil. And in this time, we have been doubly hit, one from the lockdown and other from, as you all know, international crude prices have crashed so much. All our buyers are saying what will be the present rates. They are not almost willing to buy at the rates which we had done, and expecting 30-40% discount in the deals. And definitely we like to know a world of internet marketing from Ashish ji. Thank you.
Fantastic. Sharda? Sharda, can you please introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone.
Yeah.
Yeah, hi. Good morning, everyone. Sharda Bhatia here from Mumbai. And me and my partner Krishna, we are founders of Rustic Blends, which is a brand for handcrafted accessories and apparels. And we would definitely like to know more about marketing on the internet in the current scenario and even in future.
Great.
Yeah.
Vinay Dalal.
Hi. Good morning, everybody. This is Vinay Dalal from Telbrum. I work out of Gurgaon. And this is an HRMS solution, cloud-based solution. I mean, this is exactly what internet marketing would help me with. In these times, all the organizations are moving away from biometric and moving to mobile-based, internet-based solutions, and that's what we provide. And therefore, keenly looking forward to today's session.
Fantastic. Awesome. Sagar?
Good morning, everybody. I am Sagar Agarwal. I am from Delhi. I am into manufacturing of poultry equipment. So anything to do with poultry farms and poultry equipment, to set up a poultry farm, we are there. Thank you.
Fantastic. Krishna?
Good morning, everyone. I'm Krishna, merchant from Mumbai. As Sharda introduced, I'm a partner at Rustic Blends, and we are definitely wanting to use the digital platform and knowing more about it.
Awesome. Srividya? Srividya? Yogesh Wadhwani? Yeah, Srividya.
I am Srividya from Mumbai. I'm a business and personal consultant. We are now coming up with more online courses. So yes, definitely internet is very important right now. And the digital world is taking a big leap. So we all need to go with the flow.
Fantastic. Yogesh Wadhwani? Yogesh, can you please introduce yourself?
Yeah. Good morning, everybody. My name is Yogesh Wadhwani, and I'm into the hospital infection control, and I'm operating out of Delhi. I've been in this business for the past 10 years and a total experience of 29 years in this business. I'm actually providing training services, providing surveillances the hospitals and uh,
Yeah. So, and do you want to leverage internet for your business? I think we lost him. Arun, are you able to hear us?
Yes, I can hear you.
Yeah, please introduce yourself.
Yes, good morning. My name is Arun Jalan. I'm from Mumbai. I'm into solar power. We design and build solar power plants for businesses and schools, colleges. So basically the B2B segment, and we are not into B2C. So we are completely focused on B2B, what's called the C&I, commercial and industrial sector. And mainly rooftop solar power plants. We also do some ground-based large power plants.
Fantastic. So this Tuesday, we are going to have a session by a gentleman named JP Singh, who will be talking about the solar and renewable energy. It'll be great if you'll be there then. Yeah. Meet Thakur.
My name is Meet Thakur. I am from Ahmedabad and I work Megasa Computer Service. We are manufacturing 8-port Ethernet switch.
Okay, great. Manvinder, you just okay. Yogi Udgire.
Yeah, good morning, everybody. This is Yogi Udgire from Mumbai. I'm into the domain of digital transformation, where we have training institutes providing training in digital marketing and services. Thank you.
All right. Manvinder Singh.
Hello, morning, everybody. I am representing Entity Limited. I am a part of procurement and asset management group. I look after the Noida data center.
Okay, great. All right, Grace. I think we've completed the introduction. If there is somebody who's remaining, you can please post your introduction in the chat box, and the others you can make note of it. My request is in the next couple of minutes, if you want to put something in the chat box, please do that. After that, don't put anything in the chat box till the time the host he asks you to respond to something. All right. So if you are excited about the conversation today, please put in the chat box BIO, bring it on. So let us see something. So Ashish is somebody, if he sees a lot of messages for him, only then he enjoys speaking. Otherwise, he generally does not speak. All right. Okay, so I'm your host. My name is Atul Puri. I am a business coach. I work with businesses to help them design their business. I help to create platforms such that businesses can grow. Business and growth, these are the only two words which I understand, and this is all what I work on. Today we are here for the CEO talk, wherein we've got another very, very, very interesting person who will be speaking on a domain which all of you are interested in, which is called the internet. Ashish is an internet guru. He is somebody who who's worked with some of the best brands on this planet, Citi, American Express, then Standard Chartered Bank. He's also worked with fine and luxury brands like Carat, Bluestone. And after that, he had an opportunity to go to the Harvard Business School. After having got an admit card, he refused to go there. So he is technically a dropout from the Harvard Business School, because that is the time he realized that his passion was in helping people build their business, grow their business, and this is what he's been doing. He is somebody who's been scaling the internet, and this is what he does for his, I won't say living, he does it for his passion. So over to you, Ashish. Please share something more about yourself, and then the stage is yours.
Awesome. Thank you so much, Atul. And I hope everybody enjoys this session, because I believe I have put in my heart and soul. I've been here twice before, and I thought third time I should work very, very hard and bring something super special. So I believe you would love it. And if I can share the screen here, if that works.
Yeah, you are the host, you can share it.
And then I like to go right into it. And I believe you will enjoy something really, really special here. And so I would want everybody to pay attention. And let me just first of all start my screen here. This is how it is. Cool. So I would want to talk about the topic which is today, which is essentially how to leverage digital to get sales, right? So if everybody's paying attention, if it's audible, just just give us a thumbs up or just write in the chat so that I get it that, okay, it's also audible and the flow is fine. And because it has happened in the past that I've gone to say for a few minutes and then we realize, okay, the chat isn't working or whatever. All right, so this is the topic, how to leverage digital to get sales and without any overwhelm, right? So my goal is to ensure that you can, by the end of this presentation, everybody is confident that yes, they can leverage digital and they can leverage it successfully, right? So, and if you stay tuned until the end, I will also like to give you a copy of my book, which is called Client Secrets, in how to get clients in any economy. We've been getting, in fact, clients and in fact, upgrading a few clients in this economy. And this is possible. I mean, for a lot of businesses to sort of get clients and how to get clients is this book is all about. So I'll give you this book for free, right? So what makes this presentation different? Let's check. First of the things that I would want to tell you is, I think I've got this. This is one thing that I'm not a pioneer. Whatever I'm going to present here, I think you would have heard probably from somewhere else. But I believe that we work by doing modeling. We have stood on the shoulders of a lot of amazing, strong, proven internet marketers, and we sort of hack them. We reverse engineer them, and that's why we've been able to do it fast and do it very, very quickly. All right. So with that said, this is one story from 1965 that I wanted to share here. This is a story of a guy called Roger Bannister, and the whole game is that for centuries before he came along, everybody thought that a human being cannot run a mile in less than 4 minutes. So Roger Bannister was the first guy on May 6th, 1965. He was the first person who had done it. Actually, he crossed, a mile in less than 4 minutes. But his record did not stay for long. There is this guy called Giant Landy on the right. He broke Roger Bannister's record in 46 days. And after that, in that same year, about 10 or more people did it. And then following year, hundreds of more people did it. And then now I can tell you that even school kids or college, university level programs, people or students can cross a 4-minute mile or a mile in less than 4 minutes. So this is definitely possible. Now for the internet, all right, internet, this is the first guy. His name is John Reese. He's the first guy who made $1 million in less than 24 hours using internet. So this was done. And then after that, a lot of people did it. But then there's another guy which I would want to mention. He's the guy called Russell Brunson. He's the owner of this company called ClickFunnels. And he made it as well. But he made it in, let's say, $1 million in 1 year. So if I were to tell you that using internet, we can all make $1 million in 1 year. And this was back 13 years back when the internet was not that famous. How many of you would be excited to make $1 million in 1 year? All right. My name is Ashish Kapoor. And like Atul mentioned, I was admitted to Harvard. I have all the screenshots on the previous recordings and so on and so forth. Then I have been able to grow my agencies to about 8 lakh rupees a month. And 1 year that I started it full-fledgedly, this was the result that I was able to achieve. I've been VP sales. I would go through these slides quickly. Market head with American Express. And I've invested over $20,000, like I said, with guys like Franken and Russell Brunson. Because whatever they've scored, they make monies in millions and millions of dollars a day. And I would want to, I mean, this is a very small investment compared to that, but I've invested about that amount of money, about 15-20 lakh rupees I've invested in understanding programs or what they are all about. Cool. With that said, let's move ahead. And I think again, this is, okay, cool. So I have done a lot of things right, basically investing. But I also hear from a lot of people that I've done a few things wrong. So let's see what's in store, what we can do. All right. After doing this for about 22 years, this whole business of selling and marketing, I would just want to say that these are the learnings I've had. That successful entrepreneurs are awesome marketers and great innovators, right? They may be great sales guys as well, but at the heart, they need to be great at marketing. And there's nothing like internet marketing now, but they need to be learning and understanding marketing and innovation. Second thing I learned is that you need to leverage, like Atul says on his leverage model, you need to leverage frameworks of internet or anything. But you also have to leverage trends before it's too late. So you need to definitely do that. All right. So next thing is model what works. So do not try to reinvent the wheel. Model what works. All right. Cool. Now I discovered this whole thing the hard way, and what I can tell you, if you stick with me, is that you get to cheat and get the easy way for yourself. So you would know how to sort of make it on or bring it on for yourself. Google. So the hard way was that I just did not believe that the advertisement or the paid ads work, right? You can make money using ads. I thought ads was, this was my biggest fear, that, okay, if you put in money into ads, you're going to lose money. So then it took me about 3 years to believe, when I left my job in 2016, that internet or the Facebook actually works and you get leads. And I'll show you a case study today of how it is working for a business you won't imagine it is working for. All right. The next thing is that organic traffic sucks, right? So if you have an organic traffic, you cannot control it. You cannot have your dream clients by using organic strategies. All right. So I learned this the hard way. And if you like the easy way, stick with me. You would not then have to spend 7 years to create a multi-lakh business. I can tell you again that I have been able to create it. And there are clients who now pay us about 3.5 lakh rupees a month for our services. And you don't need that many clients. If you are on the internet, I mean, depending on your business, you can leverage it very, very quickly, right? You do not need a lot of traffic also. Even if you have, 100 clicks a day, you will be able to be successful in most of the businesses, right? So in the past, I've sold services using my digital strategies, and I didn't have to spend more than 6 hours with a client. And so I hope it can work for me. I believe I was a total nerd. I was a sales guy. I would hate, technology working for me. But if it is working for you, working for me, it can work for you as well. All right. So another thing, a disclaimer: this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. There are, results. You have to put in a lot of hard work. Nothing in life is sort of easy and, I'm just trying to close this one thing. I think, yeah, cool. So I just want to tell you this here. So I just want to pay attention to this, that these are not the results that you'll get. Nothing is easy. Nothing comes just like by the, by clicking a button. So you have to put in some hard work. All right. But I can also promise you, there's not a company in this room or not as an entrepreneur in this room, we can't get 10x results in next 12 months with the right campaigns, right? So if you do right campaigns, you will make money. All right. Next thing is, I want to have a commitment from you that as soon as you know that, the digital is the right thing, right? Digital is the way to go and is the way to, 10x your company. You will go all in, right? I would just want you to tell me that, you'll go all in. Cool. And while you type in the chat whether you're all in or whether you're committed to grow your companies or not, if you're committed, just type me yes. And I'll be wanting to show you what commitment looks like. Now, this is not a commitment. This is not what I'm asking. I'm asking that, this is commitment. This is not commitment. You guys, you don't want to run away. This is commitment. And definitely this is not a commitment. If you want to, grow, this is somewhat of a commitment, and this is like total commitment. So if you really are committed, then do type in yes, and let's move ahead and just juggle up and just stay with me, and I'll show you the best way to leverage internet and grow your business. Okay, as Tony Robbins says, if you want to take the island, burn your boats, go ahead and take action. Okay, so in today's presentation, I'll show you the 3 secrets. These are my best guarded secrets. These are the secrets that I figured out in last, let's say 22 years, but more specifically in last 2 years. These are the things that work, that really, really work. Cool. So the first thing I would want to show you is how to design a business if you're going to scale it up. Second thing I would want to show you is how to launch it for success. And third thing I want to show you is how you scale your business fast using strategies that I will show you, right? So if you're excited, I'd like to dive in right away. Okay, the first thing is how to design a business. Now, I would want to just, show you that there are things that most of the entrepreneurs sometimes do not do. And that's why the businesses do not grow at fast rate. So let's dive in right away, that how do you design your business, right? So the first thing is that, most of the entrepreneurs that I've spoken to talk about the feature, the benefit, and the solutions that the businesses provide to the target customers. They do not talk about the fulfillment or the reliefs that the business provide, right? Your target audience comes to you because they have certain fears or implications or certain frustrations, or on the other side, they have certain ambitions or dreams or goals. And you want to talk about how you're going to fulfill those dreams, or how you're going to relieve those pains or frustrations. So this is the one thing while you're designing the business, that's where the match is. Match is not coming out with a product with higher features or benefits or solutions. It is to come out with a product which has got high fulfillment and reliefs. And then you need to scale it up. Do not try and, go all, high end initially with some of the people. But the point is that there are stages. There's a whole value ladder concept. So make sure that you design your business keeping this in mind. Second thing I've seen, people do not design an offer. They have a product or a service. So the clients that I work with me, or the, the product and services that, or the coaching that we do, we ensure that the offer is irresistible and also at the same time very, very difficult to copy. So you need to have what you call an irresistible offer if you really want to be successful while you're designing your business. Again, third thing I will share with you is here is that they do not have a business framework. Now, this one-page framework, I can tell you, people have paid me up to 50,000 rupees to just put this framework together because they never thought of putting this business or this framework ever together. Now, if you can't see a business on one page, you sometimes do not have a business, you have some jugaad. And so get away from jugaad and get into business, and you need to design a whole business framework, a start to finish business framework. Now, I think there's another one who has put in this small blue dot on my screen, but let's go ahead. Okay, so the results that we've gotten for ourselves while we designed a business and for our clients were very, very simple. That we were only doing sales earlier, and now we were able to do what you call a start to finish framework. Our revenue model changed drastically, and so also it changed for our clients from a zero revenue, because we were able to design a better business for one of our clients, a whole start business from scratch on a plain whiteboard. They were able to quickly ramp up far faster than me because their business revenues or their business model is far more scalable, fast scalable. So that's what I want to tell you. So this was the first secret. The second thing is I want to talk to you is how to launch it for success. A lot of people just basically believe, okay, we'll do organic, we'll do this, we'll do that. But I'll just show you how you can sort of launch your business for success. The first thing that you need to know when you're launching a business is that you need to have the right customer strategy. And you also know that basically which tool are you going to use. The salesperson, is not the best tool sometimes, to do a lot of these things. You can today leverage technology fully, right? So basically you need to start by engaging the cold audience. Then you need to capture their interest, or basically get them into your funnels, and have them knowing and discovering you. And then you need to cultivate and nurture them, and then you care about them, and then you can grow them, or basically you can actually help sell them higher end services. A lot of the businesses have a lot of opportunities, but they do not have a start to finish system of acquiring customers and then growing their revenue with them. So this is another very, very important thing when you want to launch your business. So far with me, guys? Okay, so the next step is if your business does not have what you call an attractive presence in the market, right? If it does not have what you call a celebrity level or celebrity authority level positioning in the market, you're going to lose a lot of money. So you need to aim for that. And there's a whole system of putting it together, right? You need to talk about to your audience, what is your magic power, or what do you stand for and what do you stand against? And at the same time, you need to talk about what is your superhero identity. All right. So let's move further. You also need to build a very strong brand by adding a lot of value to your prospects before they buy from you, and form a bond with them. And while keeping the bond and the goodwill, make sure that you're able to give them a great offer. Cool. So this is the phase of launching your business. The third, and based on that, we've been able to, let's say, this company, which you will not, believe, is a milk company, has leveraged, Hindi में बोलते हैं कि दूध वाला है, लेकिन internet पे दूध बेचता है. And because he was able to sell, he's able to charge a premium price far better than very, very big brands. And that's what I can tell you. Cool. So the third thing is, how do you scale your business? How do you scale your business, and how do you do it fast? So the main important thing is, you need to build your audience. You need to go for a targeted audience. This is the one thing that, this is where, you can leverage internet really, really quickly. Earlier, we used to have, for example, we are doing these calls on Zoom. And so we are able to get people from across the country into one room in a certain sense. So you can leverage technology now. And this is how you can build the audience very, very fast. And then you need to do the right thing at the right time. If you were to in this time if I'm the best marketer and if I'm going to try and sell oil, very, very difficult. But if I'm trying to sell milk, maybe very, very, possible, and possible really, really fast. right? So you need to build your audience and leverage and get them to show your product and services or your offers. Then you need to leverage channels such as internet. And basically, if you're a producer of your business, or basically you produce a certain service, product, or offer, then you need to understand what is the right channel to reach out to the customer. Do not miss out on any channel, especially the internet, because it can be great a channel to do awareness and engagement, right? So this is what you have to sort of do. So next thing is you need to, of course, sell. Okay, so selling comes right at the last. And you may sell Jordan Belfort style, which could be, when he talks about you need to be sharp, or you need to be enthusiastic, you need to be an expert, or come across as an expert, or you can use strategies on how to, use techniques from the internet and how they sell, which can be, you basically get them to love your product or trust and connect with you, and so on and so forth. And then you need to take care of the decision-making unit of your buyer, right? If they have an influencer or somebody who's a champion, or somebody who's a compliance officer, and so on and so forth. So you need to take care of the decision-making unit. So this is how you sell, guys. Does that make sense now? Cool. So with that, we've been able to, pre-book a lot of sessions. I have hardly went out and made any sales call to anyone. I've always had people calling him, because you do these systems right. And this is because I'm able to show the value of what we can deliver for our clients. So this is really, really critical in this time. People like to sort of get attracted first before you follow them, or, you talk to them. All right, cool. So I just want to quickly, just show you this case study of this milk company, and just pay a lot of attention, because we have running out of time in a certain sense. So I want to show you a lot of stuff, and I can spend a whole day showing you amazing and cool case studies and systems that I have built over the last 2 years, and specifically over the last 20 years. But I want to show you something which can capture your attention, and which can give you the, the belief that if milk can be sold, which nobody thought can go on the internet, I can sell other things as well. So I'll show you how we did the research, how we did the modeling, how did we create the ads and the website, and how we're running it and optimizing it, right? So just give me 1 second here. And is my screen available when I'm sharing the screen? Right now, just type in 1 or 2 person, if you can, sort of write that, yes, the screen is, visible right now.
Yeah, it's visible.
Awesome. Okay, so this is how we started with this company, which is essentially a dairy company. We did some research with them. We did a lot of research with them in terms of understanding them from completion, from start to finish, had them fill them a lot of surveys, and so on and so forth. And specifically, one page I would like to share with you, where we sort of killed it for them, that we now sort of understand more about milk in a certain sense than most of the bigger companies would understand. So I'll just show you how we were able to do it. And I think this is where I have to show you something which was amazing in terms of understanding their business. Cool. I have to get to that sheet. Where are you, that sheet? Okay. All right. Yeah. So this is a sheet that we actually, because we were able to pull up stuff. You will not believe so much information that we got from a client who was selling milk that you would not believe. All right. So once I've got the belief, so I did my own research. This is the research we started to do.
Remove this presentation and show that screen. We're not able to see that.
Okay. So how do you do that? Resume share, I think.
Yes. Stop sharing this and share that document.
Okay. All right. Is it visible now?
Yes, it is.
Okay. So this is what I'm trying to tell you. This was a milk brand, and we had these 2 owners. And basically we had them fill up so much information about selling milk, right? So there's a huge information. There's this whole sheet in there that we did for them that you won't believe, right? So let's say we wrote for them copies like you won't believe, and we basically put together everything before we started the the whole contract with them. We did this amount of research, and when we got started, and then based on that, I had searched the internet. So like I said, I do modeling. This is how I do modeling. I searched the internet, and I basically figured out every company who was running a Facebook ad on milk in India, sometimes overseas, but these are the companies who were running ad on milk. So we figured out everything. Then, of course, we went to the internet and we put the ads on the Facebook. So this is what you can see. The ads are running. They're getting leads. They've got about 57 leads. If I refresh them, you probably see the latest stats. but they were getting leads at about 81 rupees, which is cool. Sometimes the lead can be expensive also. And this is the quality, this is the ad that we run for them. We run like more than one campaign at the same time to judge or basically to split test. Then this is the website that we have. We put in loads of testimonial. These are all the clients that we got, and then now we have the testimonial. I think it's gonna show up if I do it a little slower. So this is the website that we created for them. This is the website which is collecting lead, and we build all the videos. If you can notice, there's a whole video. I do not want to sort of press pause and play and just play this for you, but this is a whole video. You can go to fairdairy.com. The next thing we did is we basically also created apps. This is, again, if you can notice, this ClickFunnels. We've been collecting leads here. Now I can also show you the stats. The stat is that if you know, let's say 100 people come, 17 people are going to give me the name and numbers, right? So this is the stats, and these are the leads we're getting, and so on and so forth. Cool. I'll also show you, something live, if that makes sense, with them. So this is my chat with them. This is, if you can notice, this is yesterday's orders that we got 12 new orders for them. If I go middle, we got 15 orders for them, and people are sending us payments and everything. So every day we've been getting orders. If we don't work on Sunday, we've compensated on other days, but there are orders every day, if you can show you guys. So, there are 15 orders again, we've received 4 orders. So basically this stuff works for a milk company. All right. So this is what I wanted to share with you. And I think I need to stop share this now and come back to the original screen. Is that what I'm going to do? Yes. And let me do a share again. All right. Cool. So guys, did you sort of see what I sort of showed you? If you were able to capture some of it, you make sense some of it, just type me a yes, and I'll be happy to move on. So did you understand? Did you get something? All right. So there's 1 or 2 people who are typing in. So I wanted to share with you that how, this whole thing that we apply actually works for a real business, gets them real orders, and get them real business on real money in their wallet. So people have been sending us money, using internet and so on and so forth. So this is what is possible using the internet. So how many of you are now feeling a little bit like this? I have shared a lot of information. If you're feeling a little bit of overwhelm, I can understand. I mean, this is a lot of information that I try to present in a relatively small amount of time. So did you enjoy it? Did you enjoy what I showed you? How the internet can really work for you, right? And if you enjoyed it, then I would just want to ponder on these questions for a minute. That because I can't cover everything here, but I try to show everything that I know in a certain sense on internet. All right. So I have a special offer if you'd like to see one. And if you'd like to see the offer that I have for you, I'll be happy to share, but I would just need to have your permission. I just need to have certain people saying yes, that they would want to grow their business. They would like to, take money over the internet or automatically. And the money hits their bank account. They want to check in the morning, okay, when they get up, that, okay, how much money has landed in their account. So if you'd like to see that, just let me know. I'm waiting if you really want to understand this, because this is exactly for you. I've been doing it for now 2 years, right? So if people do not answer, I do not want to move ahead. I'm waiting. And if you don't want to see, I mean, what can I do? I think I've shown you how internet is worked and so on. Cool. Awesome. So let's move ahead. I think I'm getting a little bit of responses. So let's see if people are interested and if you want to take action. All right. And then I'm going to give you this deal. All right. So my offer is very simple, that you would want to learn how to get sales in 30 days. Trust me, guys, these are the secrets. If you notice, I do not like to share all my secrets earlier, but now I know that if I share my secrets and people are aware of it, they're going to do something about the business. And some days if you buy this, something which is very, very useful for you, which we can take to grow your business. So this is the package that I have built for you. And what does this package include is that if you've ever done a business campaign or a internet campaign, and if you've failed, there are a few reasons why an internet campaigns fail. And I would like to share that in my sessions. So the session that I'm going to do is about videos, which are going to be about, over the next 30 days. And we built videos. We have shown of 1 or 2 videos with our existing clients, and we are going for a full launch coming Monday. And I'll show you what not to do and what mindsets not to take if you want to be successful at the internet business. So this is the first thing that I will share in my program, which is essentially a 30 days program. and which will be delivered through a video. The second thing I'll show you is how to profitably acquire clients in this economy, right? There are certain businesses who will change drastically. The whole value map will change. So what you can do to acquire business profitably in this economy. So if you like to understand this, I'll be more than happy to show you. All right. So the next thing is, I would like to show you what is your digital success sequence. Every business will have a different sequence of success. It's not going to be one size fit all. So if you're an e-commerce player, if you're a consulting player, if you are a local area business, your digital success campaign or sequence will be different. So if you like to understand this, I'd love to show it to you. All right. So the next thing I would want to show you is the tools you need. There are certain tools that you need, and you do not need a lot of them. If you have a phone or an internet connection and a laptop, a lot of things can work. But if you would want to know the tools that really help you scale your or grow your business. So the next thing that I would talk about is the new strategy, which is a 2020 strategy that's working right now. And guys, I can show you, I have invested in digital programs now. I've invested more, but I've invested in April itself. And the reason is I just want to know what the top of the top people are doing across the world to sell right now, to grow their businesses right now. So we would want to learn from the best and basically work it for yourself. And I would like to bring you what is working right now. All right. So the next thing is, there are a lot of things that have worked in the past and you need to learn from them. And basically I'll have all the swipe files of the campaigns that have worked in the past, right? I've put them together, I've organized it. And if in the end, if you stick around, I will also like to show you how I organize knowledge, right? If you like, I'll take a few minutes in the end of how to show you how my knowledge is processed, and if you're excited about how I do it for myself. All right, cool. So the next thing I will also show you here is so these are the things that we'll cover in next 30 days. Now, of course, the value of that, if you put together, is about 1,09,000, right? And I know that's a lot of money, but one thing I want to ask you is that if I were able to show you how to market your business from start to finish, right, and successfully, would that money be worth it, right? Spending 1 lakh rupees once a lifetime to understand how to run your marketing from start to finish and knowing all the upgrades that ever happen, would that be worth it? And second thing is, if you can understand fully how to design and launch and scale your own design, launch and scale sequence, would spending that kind of money be okay? Just 1 lakh rupees one time to understand how you can design it, launch it and scale it. Even if you do it yourself, or if you hire a digital agency, you would want to know how marketing is done. Just like, finances or real estate, you want to be in charge here, right? You do not want somebody to dictate his own terms. So if you understand it for yourself, how much value can you add to your business if you knew how to market your own business, right? The third thing is, if you want to understand, how to research your competition, how to create products, or services or offers that your competition is doing, and with a good marketing or relatively great marketing, you can outdo your competition with right marketing. Would it be worth to spend that kind of money? So that's my question to you. And of course, I'm not going to charge you 1,09,000. That seems like a lot. But what I have for you is a special offer. I'm going to only charge you about 6,700 per month. For a one-time fee, right? So that's a one-time fee of 6,000 plus 6,700 plus GST. That's what I'm going to do. It's not going to be per month. I've just written it, but I can actually charge you 6,700 for being in my inner club. But I would just share with you, this is going to be one time, right? So this is not going to be, I'm editing on the live media, right? So is one time, right? And you get access to my inner workings to get everything. And I'll in the minute also show you how do I organize my information. All right. So if you are, then this is a link to go to. What I'll do is also I'll ask Atul if he has a link, or I'll do it myself and I'll post it in the chat. You can go there. I don't know where to go to the chat here. What do I know?
Go to the bottom.
Yeah. So
chat. The orange one.
Cool. Record chat. I think I figured it out. So let me just type the link. If you go there, you will find what you call, I think this thing has to sort of, okay, Adho, is it possible for you to do it right now?
I'll do that, yeah.
Awesome. Okay, so this is the link and we'll show you. And I think the system is amazing. Okay, cool. So let Adho do it. And basically the session starts on 27th April. Now, here is one thing I want to talk to you is that we all have disposable income, and basically, if you were to spend this kind of money to understand how to grow it, this is something which I'm going to do it for today. Last week, I had a different offer, but I just make sure that people who pay money are the people who pay attention. And I would never, I can just tell you, except for the C growth, I would never sell it after today. I'm going to raise the prices for this one. So
Ashish, will you just take it back once again so that I can be sure that the URL is fine?
All right, sure. Here you go. Let's see where it is. Yeah. I think I'm able to copy it, but I think I'm not able to paste.
10xresults /clickfunnels.com. Okay, clickfunnels.com.
Okay, finally, we got it. Okay. Finally, Adol, I think if you go to the chat box, I think I will be able to do it. Finally. Right? So I believe that this is what I want to do. And this is where the classes start on 27th April. And these are going to be fully recorded sessions in your membership area forever, right? You can actually access them at your speed, whenever you want, wherever you want, from your mobile, from your laptop, from any screen that you would want, to a tablet or whatever. All right. So we have a lot of disposable income. The next thing I would want to say is that, look, old habits die hard. You know, you're in this presentation, maybe you're excited, and then you have a 2-hour window to sort of pay for it right now and take action, right? And this does not make me money. Your money is not going to change my life. I have, it's not going to help me buy a new car or nothing. It's just an investment for you in your future. I've personally spent lakhs and lakhs of rupees to put this all knowledge together. All right. So this is what I want to say. And you will be thrilled that it can work for, if you're an e-commerce company, if you're a coaching and consultant, if you're a local area company, it's going to really, really work for you. This is what I can tell you. All right. So cool. And I had 2 choices for myself, if you ask me, is that go, as cheap as possible and try to sell to as many people. But I believe that I would not then have the motivation to sort of put all of this together. So that's the reason I basically make sure that I just ask you for a little higher investment of about 6,700, which is not a lot of money otherwise. And but I can then put together this whole, resources, the whole softwares and everything to make sure that you have access, make sure that you get the latest and the best information. All right. So this is what I want you to do. Cool. So basically you can basically do nothing, or you can take an option, which is that, you can put up a small investment right now and see if you really want to do it. Cool. So that's it. And if it doesn't work for you, ask for your money back and you'll get it. If it does not work for you, I can just tell you there are people who bought. If somebody says, okay, it's not working for me, I'm happy to gladly give it back, because this is, try it for a week, for example, and see if it works for you. All right, cool. So is it worth gambling to do it? Just go out on this link. I think we put it in the chat now, and see if you want to, if you like the sales letter there or the whole copy that I've written. All right. So that's what I wanted to say. With that, I'm happy to take your questions. And if you like me to take you through my system, I'll be happy. I've been told that I do not like to sell. I'm a terrible sales guy on screen, because I get so excited by the system that I do not like to sort of sell so much. But if you really like to sort of see how I organize my business, I'll be happy to give you a tour. Right. So this is something which I have no incentive to show. I'll be able to share my, like long kept secrets on how I organize my business. If you like to see, just let me know. I'll be happy. And if you don't want to see, but I'll show you something, one of the best ways to sort of organize your business using, of course, a digital tool. Right. Cool.
So I would think you should not show it.
Okay.
For a simple reason that if it is only for those who are committed. Otherwise, you're wasting your time, which is not worth it.
Okay, so I'll take the advice from Atul.
But I must definitely say, I have been somebody who's been. You were talking about this word cheap. I would go after things which are really cheap or free, or ask for somebody for the cracks and all that stuff. And I never made money. Okay. Money has its own way of behaving. Okay. So the more you give, the more you get.
Sure. Yes.
This is my belief. All right. So Ashish, thanks for creating this for me.
Awesome. Thank you very much. And I know that you recently invested in, your own education a lot in terms of digital. And I can tell you, it's going to pay you dividends like you won't believe. If you just put a little bit of time, it's going to put you huge returns of investment. So if you have any questions, great. And If you still want to see it, I will, if somebody wants to see it, I'll be happy to show. But if only wants to see it, because Atul doesn't want me to show you, so I'll only go if people.
In fact,
it can't be that hard. Please allow him to show. Let Ashish make the most of it. Come on. See, we are already his takers. Yes, Ashish?
Yeah, absolutely.
So
Absolutely.
let him have more.
So
Sorry.
maybe, Ashish, another thing would be, you could, if you got some of your people who already tasted success with you, you could invite them to share.
We can basically. We're little new in the system. I think only Sanjeev ji probably would have gone through the videos. I saw few people taking the videos. So I would love to, but I believe I don't know how much has Aarti learned or Sanjeev ji has learned or.
No, not yet. I will be honest, I haven't started yet because I just got it day before yesterday.
Action. I go through a lot of pain to put it together and making it close in that round of. If I have 5 hours, I can create great content, but to create a content in about 35 minutes a day also takes like 5 times the effort. So it has got very, very condensed information. The information I have personally taken about 2 to 5 years to sort of put together. So
I'm sure, and I am fully confident on you. So that's why I want more takers for you. Sure. So if the host allows.
So it's not that I'm not allowing, it's purely your call. It means you're the one who's giving a presentation. Yeah.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll quickly show you how I've organized information. I'll take a minute here, maybe under a minute, and I'll show you how it sort of works. And if it makes sense for you, then by all means, take huge advantage of it, because I believe if I show you, it's gonna sort of motivate you on how I do it on a simple digital tool. And just let me show you. If you're excited to see, if I can get a few yeses, if you're here, then just give me a yes or two, right? This sort of gives me the motivation to put it together. Cool. So this is where it is. I'll just show you very, very quickly. Now, this is how I've organized my system. So this is, I write my goals, I write my own sequence of success, if you can see. And then I put my learnings and priorities, I write my goals and so on and so forth. And this time, and then my team, basically, I'm just trying to move it very, very slowly. So capture what you can. So I talk about copywriting mastery, graphics, videos, managing softwares, figuring out what platforms to leverage, what should be my workflow, what should be my automation. Basically, I've swiped a lot of great campaigns. Then this is how I learned consulting from one of the best, one of the most successful person, and so on and so forth. And then this is what I just talk about is that, you should have a, market fit. And this is how you achieve a product market fit. So I'm going to give all of this information. And probably if you were to come in, I'll give you all of this information in 30 days, right? The best of this information. So this is how you do the offer. I've spent a lot of time understanding how to put offers, every possible system that I could take up. Now, this is also figuring out what you call your framework. Basically how to do your pricing, how to do what you call value-based pricing. Then there's a delivery checklist and everything. I'm just trying to take you, quickly how to run your business model. Basically, there are resources who can do it. Then basically how do you, what do you call, this is more on model itself. And then how to go about your customer acquisition strategy. And I think I've gone deep into that and how to, sort of get a good customer acquisition strategy. How to position yourself. Basically how to do your branding. This is one of my clients, so we did something for him. So basically how to do, go about paid traffic, how to understand what Facebook is doing. This is one of the programs. Basically how to run ads better, do a lot of training using Facebook resources to sort of understand it, how to have a reach strategy, and so on and so forth. This is the old way of doing it, which is avatar framework. I'm sure you would have understood a word called customer avatar, which sort of is not required in today's time in a certain sense, but I still have it from my whole sake. How to do hooks, right? So basically this is what I have in terms of putting the channels together, like what channels to leverage. So everything that I've learned, I've put it in a sequence of success. This is like click funnels that I go about, which is science of, how to put it together. These are some of his inner circle programs. Like Atul has, and then how to build pages, what does it take to take pages, and so on and so forth. So it goes on and on, guys. It goes on and on. So I hope you're getting some sense of what I do. All right. So it goes like really deep. Cool. So I'll stop this. I hope this makes sense. If you've paid attention, I hope you would understand that what I'm trying to show you is something which is based on hours and hours of work, and it sort of works in today's time, guys. So if you're interested, I would say go to this link and sort of enter your details, so that if you enter your details in that link, which does not take payment unless you put payment. I'll put the link again. I think I'll just do that. And if you go to this link here, it will allow you to sort of get the book that I promised you in the beginning. You will have the book in your email box very, very soon. Cool. So this is what I wanted to share. And so if you have any questions, I'll be happy to answer.
So we're at 10:32. The call gets over at this time, but the place where you left us, Ashish, we just cannot leave the call. So we'll extend this call by another 10 minutes. Awesome. So any questions somebody has, any concerns? You think this money is too little, you want to pay 16,700, you're most welcome. You can pay 10,000 to me, 6,000 to Ashish.
Ashish, will there be any live calls also, or is it just videos?
I'll do live calls if people would want to focus and would want to have a specific challenge, that you would want to a specific personalized challenge for people who would want to work on this with me and they have any questions. I'll do a live call. Yes.
Otherwise, basically videos.
They're going to be fully explanatory videos, and the live calls will also come into the. So, for example, if you are on 1 or 2 live calls, but the whole live call will also come as a video on the basically the membership.
But how long will the video be valid?
Video is going to be for lifetime. I think we'll have the access forever. We would not want to take the access ever, and this does not cost us too much money in terms of the server cost and everything. Now we've figured it out.
Okay.
So everything is going to be. So if you have any more questions, I'll be happy to take. And
thanks, Narayan, for asking. Any other questions?
Yeah, Ashish, Yogi here.
Hi, Yogi.
Ashish, thanks for the amazing presentation. What I wanted to ask is, that's fine. What you're offering is all your education packages that are there, but the complete cycle implementation for the companies, hand-holding right from scratch. So whatever model frameworks you have designed. So my complaint is that you have ran through all of your framework in a very fast way today. It appears as we are loaded with so much of information and so much of framework. We could just see the diagrams which were there. But I'm just asking is, if it really needs to be executed step by step, how much time does it take and how much does it cost for a full cycle, right from start to finish?
So the main business that we run is that this first of all, this education stuff actually works like I showed you in one example. The main business that I run is a consulting business, and the reason I'm doing this is so that a lot of people get aware of it. If they're really enthusiastic, we can do what you call the whole consulting, and consulting can be anywhere from, let's say, 21,000 to it can go up to 4 lakh rupees a month. So depending on the requirement, we personalize the package, and we will be happy to share. If somebody has a specific challenge in a certain area and they would want us to execute it for them, we have a full team who executes. So my business primarily runs on consulting and education, execution of the knowledge, because that's where the whole value creation is. So it can take time. It can take anywhere between 30 days to about 2 months to put everything together. It can sometimes take 5 to 6 months, and then there's a period of evolving in the process. And if you get initial results, so everybody gets excited that yes, they're getting results, so then they can invest more. So did I answer your question? Did you get your answer, Yogesh?
And sure. How many clients? Sorry, hello? How many clients have accomplished 10x results in terms of maybe turnover or profits being with you?
So in the last 6 months specifically, like I told you, one of the examples I shared with this is Tansh. I mean, this is information. I can share it on his behalf. I also have got equity into his company now. which is allows me to share the information. They've been able to achieve, they were doing 0 to they've started doing 12 lakhs a month. This was a jewelry business. So before the lockdown, he was clocking that amount of money. And we were getting about $1.5 lakh of retainer from him. So that's one. Fair dairy, of course, the milk is there, but we've been able to add new products, get luxury products. We've been able to do like fairly very well. This is beyond expectations by 10x. Because you set an initial projection of what we can do for them, and I think it's about an 18-month process, that 18 to 24 months process that you can 10x your company, and if you do it diligently. So this is the second company we've been working with. This company with Tansh, we started working last April. With Fair Dairy, which we started working last May. We also have a business coach. He's been able to pull up a lot of business. He's been able to get multi-lakh rupees of revenue per month, and with our services. So this is there. Then we had a a cricket academy, and we just gave them leads every day of children between 7 and 12 years of age, and everybody, all 95% of the leads were between 7 and 12 years of age. So this is actually working, and that's where the confidence comes from, the happiness comes, for the satisfaction comes, that this really works.
Thanks, Ashish. Thanks.
So if you have any more questions, I'd be absolutely happy to sort of pull together. And I also like to share this one small thing. Is one of the things that we started doing earlier was we were only used to do coaching. We were like a coaching company. We used to coach only, and from there we just were asking clients to do the hard work, and some would do, some would not do. So we understood that, okay, if you were to consult and also help them in execution, that's where the most of the money is. So basically, yes, you need the right mindset, somebody to handhold you with the right mindset, but then you need to sort of also take action. So we basically came with this full coaching and consulting model, last 1.5 years back. Cool. I think the people, but I think the answers are, I think nobody has questions, or if you have, then we'll be more than happy to sort of answer questions. Hi, Tarandeep. I saw your chat just now. Great to have you here after a long time. Yeah. Okay, so if this is good, then we're good. I hope you had your time here, you enjoyed yourself, and you picked up something. And another thing that you can do, if you really are looking to invest, this is another thing, if that is okay for me to do. If you're looking to invest, this is one of the things that I would want to share here. I'm just putting this link here, and this is only for serious people. Okay, this is only if you're really serious, if you really want to take your business to the next level. Because if I get too many requests which are not very serious requests, I will have one of my team members take the first call here, and then ask you a set of questions, and then only then. But if you're serious, if you want to really take your business to the next level, here's a link I would share. Please make use of it, and you can book up a 30-minute appointment with me. This is absolutely free. And earlier I was thinking that I would only do this appointment for people who buy, but now I think even if you want to basically get into the consulting part of it, more than happy to have this on, and you can use this automated link. And if you can notice, you can do these small technology links. All right. So this is what I have for you. If you have any questions, great. Otherwise, we'll wrap up the call.
All right. So thanks, Ashish. I think this has been awesome today.
Can you elaborate a little more on this link? I'm sorry, I didn't get it exactly. This is a 30-minute session with us.
Yeah, we can do a 30-minute session. You can always come, Aarti, because you don't have to go through the link in a sense, but you can always come and you can call up directly. Okay. The point is that if somebody wants to have a session, if they really want to looking to sort of put their business together and they would want certain insights, I'll be happy to take this session over like a scheduled time.
So do you suggest me to begin with the cash? So I take a 30-minute session with you before I start with the videos?
You can do that.
Oh, that will be fine. I'll be connecting with you today.
Leverage for you.
Thank you.
So this actually is an app called Calendly, which allows you to share your time slots available with the public, and anybody can come see what slot is available and he can book a time with you. This is an awesome time management tool. All right. So guys, we'll take a couple of minutes to share with you what e-growth is all about and what else is coming your way in the next couple of days. And then we'll wrap up the call. Okay. So I'll just share a small presentation with you guys. All right. So about e-growth, the leverage model, we the world's first BAD ecosystem. BAD stands for Business Advisory and Business Development. Like Ashish very aptly put right now, they started off as a consulting or a training company, and then they moved from consulting as well as to execution. That is how e-growth also works. So we're talking about putting business advisory and business development together. Very often business advisory, whatsoever your advisor suggests to you, that never sees the light of the day because of different reasons. So we as a platform, we help you to execute whatsoever somebody advises you. All right. Our mission is to empower and enable businesses. We are a complete ecosystem for small businesses. Okay, so both in the business development space as well as both online as well as offline. Okay, eGrowth as a brand stands for trust, courage, and growth. This is how we've grown over years. So 2014 is when eGrowth as an idea was conceived. 2019, we closed at a community of around 25,000 business owners across the country who come from various industries, from various cities. Last count I had was that we had people from 103 cities. These are some of the images of the events that we've done at various cities. The one in the center, this was the first ever event that we did in 2014. We went on a road trip to Punjab in 2017. These are some images captured there. Then we went on a road trip to West India. That was again in 2017. Some images captured there. So Rajasthan, Gujarat, Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh. And then we also went on a road trip to Uttar Pradesh. These are images from there. We were a technology partner with Startup India, and that is how we were there. We've also been having various kind of boot camps or training sessions. So these are some of those. The one in the middle, this is from a boot camp which we did for an association of tribals in Jaduguda, which is close to Jamshedpur in Jharkhand. The one at the bottom on the left hand side is a photograph from the office of the Director of Industries, Himachal Pradesh, Shimla. So like this, we've spread across the country and we've been doing a lot of stuff everywhere. We've also been doing a lot of stuff for women entrepreneurs, and we've just recently completed the 3rd edition of Celebrating Womanhood, which is an event which we do somewhere close to the International Women's Day. So we did it in 2018, we did it in 2019, as well as in 2020, just before the lockdown happened. We also introduced another model which is called as the leverage model. This helps you design your business. Okay. As a platform, we do a lot of active engagement with small businesses, with our members. So eGrowth Inner Circle is one, workshops and trainings, eGrowth Mixers, eGrowth Bazaar, Introduction to eGrowth, CEO Talks. So the conversation that you are a part of right now, this is called CEO Talks. And then Industry Connect. So every Saturday we have a panel discussion. So tomorrow the panel discussion that I'll speak more about in a while. And then there is Chopal, which is another discussion which happens on Sundays. All right. Sanjeev ji, can I request you to please share something about the Inner Circle? Sanjeev ji, you there? Okay, fine. So Sanjeev ji, he is the president of the Inner Circle. He manages the activities of Inner Circle for eGrowth. He runs his own independent business, in fact, not one, but 3 businesses. And still he's been generous enough to contribute to our time to build this format. And Inner Circle is a structured platform. It meets 2 times in a month. There's a team structure. The method that we use here is called distributed consulting. Wherein as a business owner, you come upfront, you share your challenges, and the community supports you to overcome those business challenges. We just had that meeting before this meeting today morning, and that was another awesome session. So while we started off as an offline platform, we graduated to an online platform, and now it is pan-India. Soon we'll be going global on it. So the highlight of this session, this meeting, is a create session, wherein a person comes up front and shares the challenges, and how the respondents, they work on it, is called create. Create stands for challenges, resolutions, empathy, analysis, trust, empower, and enable. All right. This is our portal, egrowth.org. We invite you to come and create your profile here. Creating a profile is free. Beyond that, you can subscribe and get premium features or premium benefits as you become part of the community. We are present on social media, and our handle is egrowth.org. So we're there on Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter, as well as on WhatsApp. We invite you to subscribe. So this conversation that we're having right now, this will be recorded and it will be available on YouTube. In case you want to, you've joined midway and you want to see the complete conversation, you will be able to see this towards the second half of the day. And you can see all the previous conversations and the previous CEO talks that we've had. Along with that, there are around 250 videos which are already live on this channel. Please subscribe to this channel and you remain in contact with what is happening at eGrowth. The larger picture is we work on design. So wherein the leverage model comes into picture. The second piece is develop your business, which is about growing your business. This is where eGrowth framework comes in. And then it's diversified. This is where you monetize your business or scale up your business. All right. So as they say, the more you sweat in peace, the less you bleed in war. The leverage model is all about designing your business, which has 4 elements to it, which are game, opportunity, lifeline, and future. What it essentially, so the acronym is golf. So play golf to have a highly leveraged business. All right. So, and the eGrowth framework, that has 3 elements to it. One is collaboration, the second one is excellence, and the third one is opportunities. There are 4 pillars to excellence, which is networking, operations, innovation, and learning. The acronym is LION. So be a lion to have an excellent business: learning, innovation, operations, and networking. All right. So here are some details about this. We'll not get too much into it right now. And we invite you to subscribe to eGrowth. So you can subscribe as an annual subscriber. You can go in for an enterprise subscription, or you can go in for a 10-year long subscription, which is called as the extended subscription. And you have the choice to simply create your profile and be there on the portal, and we'll not charge you anything for that. So if you go in for an annual subscription, we have a special offer for you. So there is a partner called NS Incorporated. They are offering free web hosting for 24 months, not for one site, but for 3 domains. You get 15 mailboxes complimentary along with it. So if you're interested, you can get in touch with us and we'll get you connected to the people there. Second is, we got another partner called EvoConnect. They offer free digital business card to the eGrowth members. You also have a choice to go in for an enterprise business card with them. This is a digital business card, so it saves you of the money of printing the card. It also saves you the hassle of managing your data. The best piece is, if your employee leaves, you still have the access to the contacts and you can build your business from wherever your employee leaves. The other one is free web hosting. I just spoke about it. Favors is one of our members. They offer 10% discount on sanitization services. RS232, this is the company of Sanjeev Ji, who is the president of eGrowth Inner Circle. He runs a company which is into iPhone or Apple solutions. So they're offering cashback on purchase of iPhone. You can get in touch with him. So that brings us to what is available to you if you subscribe, going for an annual subscription right now. So the fee for annual subscription is 18,000 rupees. And right now what you do is you pay is only 12,000 rupees plus GST, within which what you get is the registration, which is normally 8,000 plus GST, that gets waived off for you. 6,000 rupees is already off. You get free web hosting for 2 years, which should be valid for around, say, 4,000 rupees. Digital business card, which should be around 500 rupees. So all this put together is around 8 plus 6 is 14 plus 4 is 18,500. Plus there is the free inputs from a CA, which can be a second opinion on your accounting practices, which should be valued at say around 5,000 rupees. So you're getting a value of around 25,000 rupees when you're paying 12,000 rupees plus GST. You can just go to the portal and subscribe. So egrowth.org/subscription. You just go to egrowth.org and you can go to subscription and you can complete process is automated. Okay. Now coming to what are the upcoming talks. So yesterday we had a talk by a gentleman named Sardar Upkar Singh Ahuja, who is the president of CICU Ludhiana. Ashish was with us, is with us right now on the call. Tomorrow we have a discussion which is called Coaches on Couches. So there are 9 coaches from across India who will be there in the panel discussion, and they will be sharing with you why you should hire coaches, what are the differences between coaching, mentoring, consulting, training, etc. And is it worth your money, time and energy to hire coaches or consultants? This is going to be a very lively discussion. Do be there tomorrow. Day after tomorrow, as I told you, Sunday morning 9:30, we have what we call as Chapal, experience laziness. There is no specific agenda. Just come, get to know the other business owners, what business they are in, make relationships which would last a lifetime, and you just cannot put a rupee value to it. Following that, on Sunday itself, we have an awesome opportunity for you. This is called as Opportunity Seminar. This will start at 10:30. The same credentials with which you joined right now. This is where we'll have people from Kotak Life who will be sharing with you opportunities of passive income and work from home. If you or somebody in your family or in your friend circle is looking at creating new sources of income, especially in the scenario of lockdown, this is a great opportunity for work from home, and do make time on 10:30. So we'll have the vice president from Kotak Life who will be talking about this. On Monday, we will have Tarandeep who will be talking about create a listening for your brand. Mandeep is Tarandeep is somebody who is a branding consultant. She's somebody who spent a lot of time in the hospitality industry. She's created brands, she's nurtured brands, she knows brands inside out. She will be sharing with us how to create a listening for your brand in the market. So I'll see if Taran is around. We'll give her a minute to speak about this. And Monday morning, this is going to be an exciting conversation. Beyond this, next week looks something like this. On Tuesday, we'll have JP Singh who will be talking about solar power installation. Wednesday, we have a gentleman named Pashupati Kundu. He's from Calcutta. He'll be talking about 4S business chassis. Thursday, yet to declare. Friday, Ashish Kapoor will be coming with the 4th module on digital sales. Ashish, thanks for that. Next Saturday, which is 2nd of May, we'll have industry bodies, your friends. So we'll have multiple industry bodies, chambers and associations who will be talking to you about what is available to you when you join an industry body. Next Sunday, again, we'll have Chapal, experience laziness. So as of now, this is how the schedule looks like. This is a little bit about eGrowth. Go to egrowth.org to experience a new ecosystem altogether. Do dial this number 892-092-6565, our help desk. You'll get appropriate help over there. In case you want to write to us, you can write to atul@egrowth.org. This is the mail which I address personally, and I'll be glad to support you on this. Wow. Tarandeep, are you there?
Atul, can you share something?
Sorry?
Can I share something?
Yeah, please, definitely.
So I just Atul said so many things about how e-growth is going about. So I'll just like to share one thing, that if you want to earn full value of this platform, so go and subscribe for the inner circle. That is where the business lies. So you just develop the kind of an interaction with your fellow members, and there is the opportunity to do actual business, right? So everything else is an all bonuses. So, but so for me, so I just got I have got a lot of value from from being a part of the inner circle. That's the only thing I wanted to tell you. Yeah.
Thank you, Rajesh. I think that really helps. Taran, will you please take 1 minute on sharing what you will be presenting on Monday? Taran, are you there? Sorry, I think she's busy somewhere. All right, so people, thanks a lot for your time. It's been an awesome conversation today. So with this, we come to the end of the meeting. Look forward to engage with you to the next level on e-growth. Do keep coming back. Do keep giving your feedback so that we're able to take the conversation to the next level. Thank you. See you. And have a great weekend. See you tomorrow and day after as well.